So the book I'm reading right now, Beautifully Broken Love, is so good. And I feel like I say that about all the books I read because, well, I wouldn't read them if they weren't good. Duh. But this one is really good. I mean it. It's honestly really good. And I'm going to say it again. So this is a story of Davina and Declan, and it is a story of grief representation. This is a second chance romance. Davina's husband recently passed away, and she's basically dealing with life after. Like, she is trying to figure out herself and what it means to be her after the loss of her life partner. Her husband died of cancer a few months ago, and she is basically trying to rebuild herself. And Davina never like stopped to grieve. She just literally put on a brave face and just kept it going. She packed it up and moved forward. And through it all, she has been putting on a brave face. Literally, this book has had me in tears. Like, there are parts in this book that talk about grief in such an emotional and like thoughtful way that literally have you sitting there thinking about, like, damn, like, I have not lost my husband, but like, what would it feel like to lose the person that I thought was going to be there forever? Like, at least, okay, maybe not forever, but damn, at least, we would be able to grow old together, have some kids. Like, it's heartbreaking. The scene where Davina is that last final scene with her husband before he dies with Lou, that was really heartbreaking. I was in tears because to like hear him tell her that, it was okay for her to find love again and that she shouldn't just keep herself frozen and be open to love, and her just refusal because she didn't want to, accept the fact that like her love was leaving her, was devastating. And then for her to like cry herself to sleep only to wake up and he be gone. Yeah. No. I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she was able to just like power through and not completely shut down and still be able to pour into her business and still be able to be somewhat present. Um, Resilient. That's all I can say about Davina. Like, resilient, like powerful, just I don't know how she did it. Deke, I love Deke. I do. Um, I do feel that he kind of pushed our girl a little bit, just a little bit. I know. I don't want to say it, but like I feel like he pushed her a little bit. I'm only halfway through, so I'm not done. I don't know how the book ends yet. But, as an early review, I think, he could have gave her a little more room to like deal with her feelings. She did just lose her husband. Damn. Like, give her some space. Let her breathe. But in the same vein, I understand why he was like, I see you, I want you, I need you. He saw what they could be. And because of that, he was just not going to let that pass up, not let her wallow in her grief, and just like wanted to save her, wanted to just be everything that she needed. And I love that. Like, he was her safe space. He gave her room to grow and to like, he talked her through, whatever she was dealing with. And I love that. Like, even for her, she was his safe space, and like he just saw her and she saw him, and that was beautiful. Camille, trash. Okay, I love how some of these authors be writing these trash ass characters because baby, she was trash. What do you mean you're gonna come offer this girl six whatever, how what is it, 60 whatever, have $1,000 so that she could leave this man alone? What, are you dumb? Like, how rude, how insulting. Like, why would I sit there and be like, okay, yeah, let me take the money from you, and then yeah, you can have him back? First of all, that would make me be like, no, now the fact that you even trying to bribe me, that means he really must be that guy. He really must be that. So I'm really not leaving him. Like, are you dumb? She was literally trash. Like, how can you be so beautiful on the outside and then ugly on the inside? Like, all the things that she said to Davina about Deke, like, why would you want to be with that type of person? If you're saying he's a user, if you're saying that he's this and he's saying all these things, why would you want to be with him? Why would I believe you and be like, okay, I gotta go. Here, you can have him back. What? What? She was horrible. I had to get comfortable for this. Okay, let me get closer. Lose mama, garbage. Like, complete and utter garbage. How dare you pull up to that lady's office and go off on her because you saw her in a picture with a new man? Her husband is dead. Her husband died. Yes, that's your son, and I understand you probably grieving, and you're still grieving the fact that yes, your baby boy is gone and he's no longer here. But babes, She cannot stay frozen in time forever. How dare you, at her place of employment, come with your allegations, with all your attitude, all that disrespect, and roll up in her place? Who the hell do you think you are? Davina's better than me because I would have cussed her from here to there. Okay, the Lord's still working on me. Don't mind that. But I'm just saying, how dare you? I understand you're grieving, and yes, I don't have kids, so I don't know how it feels to lose a child. So she's probably grieving in a way. And even for Davina, that is different. Like, that's her husband, but that was her son. So I get it. The way grief hits is different. The way people deal with grief is different. But there is no reason that she should have pulled up on her saying all those hurtful and mean things, especially when Davina eventually exposes her and she wasn't even there for her son. Literally in his last few weeks, last few months, he was calling for you when he needed you the most. You weren't there. So out of guilt, you're here trying to make this one feel bad, how to make Davina feel bad about everything that she did for him. She was the one that was there for him. You should be groveling at her feet, kissing her feet, and thanking her for being there for your son when you refused to be. So far, I love this book. I said it again. I know I say it about every book I read. I genuinely love this book so far. I have been listening to it on Audible and doing a tandem Kindle Unlimited read. They do that with some of their the books that you borrow from them. So it's been kind of cool because it's like I'm doing a read along type of thing. So like while I listen to it, I read along with the pages. I don't do it too often because I realize I read faster than the audiobook, but whatever. But I have like 3 more hours left on Audible. So gonna knock that out today. And I'll probably be back again with another full review. So far, so good. I'm really happy with where the book is going. But I really need Davina to put Lou's mom in her place. Like, I'm sorry, that wasn't enough. Like, she needs to come back, spin the block one time, and put that lady in her place. Because, even that little argument when she stormed out, I know she's probably going to come back and be hella disrespectful. Not feeling it. Shanora, is Octavia and Javier's book going to be next? Well, I don't know if I didn't get to the end. So maybe you tell us about it at the end of this book, or, maybe they get together by the end of this book. But I would love to see them get together. I think they would be good together. Like, I think that would be what he needs. I think Octavia will put his ass in his place. Okay, let her be a little stepmommy. I want to see it. I want to see it. I love when authors write characters that like I love, and even then like secondary characters that you just like want to see like where their stories goes too. So like I really would love to see Octavia and Javier's story, and I can't wait to hear it. EJ also needs a book. Just had to add that. I want to hear EJ's story too. I don't know who I would want to pair him with. Like, what would be his perfect character? What would be his perfect love interest? Because he's a hot boy right now. He, dibbling dabbling, but I think he just needs the right woman to like slow him down. And I would love to see EJ's story. So let me get back to it.
Bye. Bye.